Hey guys, it's Roscoe, and on the Space Couch today I'm going to be reviewing this Foundation by Isaac Asimov. Picked this up on Thursday, finished it yesterday, so no chance for a first look. This is the actual review. Love this cover. Very stylish, very 30s style Art Deco. The sun and the spaceship, which I believe is actually the symbol of the Galactic Empire in this, from the description. So I wonder if this was the actual symbol of the Empire. So, winner of the Hugo Award for Best All-Time Series. The Foundation series is Isaac Asimov's iconic masterpiece. Unfolding against the backdrop of a crumbling galactic empire, the story of Harry Seldon's two foundations is a lasting testament to an extraordinary imagination, one whose unprecedented scale shaped science fiction as we know it today. The Galactic Empire has prospered for 12,000 years. Nobody suspects that the heart of the thriving empire is rotting until psychohistorian Harry Seldon uses his new science to foresee its terrible fate. Exiled to the desolate planet Terminus, Seldon establishes a colony of the greatest minds in the Empire, a foundation which holds the key to changing the fate of the galaxy. However, the death throes of the Empire breed hostile new enemies, and the young Foundation's fate will be threatened first. And that is just the back cover. These are the book covers of the following ones. I wanted to buy number 2 today to read on, but they only had number 3. I didn't want to read them out of order. But yeah, beautiful cover. So what I had forgotten about this is it's basically a collection of short stories, of which Harry Seldon and the Psychohistorians is the first one. And that's pretty much in the Foundation TV show trailer. Everything we're seeing there looks like it's from that part of it. But that was fascinating. Again, not so much description, just themes. I mean, he doesn't really describe Trantor in that much depth, like the buildings and stuff, except basically it's a city planet like Coruscant. But leaves itself wide open for screen interpretation. It really does the whole thing. Then the next one is called The Mares, and that is 50 years after Harry Seldon sets up his foundation. He's long gone, but they're now facing the first Seldon crisis. And if they're able to navigate these, the Foundation will be able to shorten the barbarous period from 30,000 years to 1,000 years. And that's what the Foundation is trying to do. So that's all fascinating, because that's with the rise of the regional kingdoms around the Foundation planet, and basically how it gets one over on them. It makes religion into a science, science into a religion, techno-religion, it's great. And everything in this is powered by atomic power. Drills, knives, what else? Guns, as well as all sorts of transport and spaceships and power stations, in fact. It's funny, because this is from 1951 Foundation, I think, or 52. But those stories that comprise it, I'm sure they're from the 1930s and the 40s combined into this. So he was right on the edge of technology, trying to see what would come next and trying to visualise what that would mean for societies. And it's fantastic. And then after that, The Mares, it is, which part is it after that? It's the religion, it then becomes how they intend to dominate the galaxy. Prior to that is by giving up their technology. So there's another Seldon crisis around religion that they have a fun way of resolving, basically by bribing them or threatening them by threatening to turn off all of their religious power instruments, leaving the entire planet in the dark and the cold. Yes, indeed. And then the last one is the Merchant Princes. By that time, religion as a force has played out. Money is now going to be the dominant factor in galactic politics. And it is all about how that starts to get interpreted by one of the characters there. But yes, absolutely loved it. Very slim volume. It's about 230 pages. I ripped right through it, obviously, bought it one day, finished it the next. But yes, great stuff. I'm very much looking forward to the TV show, because one thing I did notice in this, there is one woman mentioned in this on 3 different pages of all 230 of them. So the people who are complaining about in the Foundation trial, like, this one's been gender swapped or this one's been race swapped, all of that. How do you really know what they were? Because like I said, one woman, it definitely needs more women in there, and it doesn't really mention any of the races of the others. So yeah, we shall have to see how that works out. But that's only from the very first book, it looks like. I'm sure they'll develop the growth of the actual Foundation after the fall of the Empire in due course. But yes, I'm very much looking forward to it. And because it's pretty much bare bones, you can weave a very richly detailed story in between those bare bones. And that's certainly what the trailer looks like it's doing, because of how stunningly visual it is and the stuff that's in there that is not in the books. Because there's not much of a story in here. And the series looks like it's going to have an actual story. But yeah, it is great. Thoroughly recommended. I'm still reading the June series as well, but I had to take a break from that. I've been reading this and a bunch of other stuff as well, which I'll show to you shortly. But yes, Foundation, the absolute classic of sci-fi literature. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment suggestion for a common topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.